Hello, before we start the video, could you please subscribe to my channel? Dr. McStuffins had a busy day ahead at her clinic. As she walked into the waiting room, she was greeted by a crowd of toys and stuffed animals, all needing her care. There were dolls with missing buttons, toy cars with broken wheels, and plush animals with little rips and tears. The room was filled with chatter as the toys waited patiently for their turn. Dr. McStuffins smiled warmly and called in her first patient, a small teddy bear with a tear in his arm. She carefully placed him on the examination table and began her checkup. "Don't worry, Mr. Bear," she said softly. "We'll have you stitched up in no time." With steady hands, she sewed the tear with precision, adding a little heart-shaped patch for extra love. Mr. Bear smiled with his newly repaired arm and thanked the doctor before heading back to the waiting room. Next up was a robot with a malfunctioning arm. The robot, though made of metal and wires, looked worried. "I think my circuits are crossed," it said with a slight stutter. Dr. McStuffins examined the robot carefully, opening up his back panel to inspect the wiring. "I see the problem," she said confidently. After some adjustments and a little oil for the joints, the robot's arm was working perfectly again. "You're as good as new," she declared, and the robot whirred happily in response. As Dr. McStuffins prepared for the next patient, she glanced at the long line of toys still waiting for her care. There was a toy train with a loose wheel, a doll with a tangled hair, and even a toy dinosaur with a chipped tooth. She knew it would be a long day, but she was ready. With her magical stethoscope around her neck and a smile on her face, Dr. McStuffins was determined to help every toy in need. By the end of the day, the waiting room was empty, and Dr. McStuffins felt a sense of accomplishment. She had mended torn seams, fixed broken parts, and even dried a few tears. Every toy left her clinic feeling better, and Dr. McStuffins was happy.